The factorial of any non-negative integer is the multiplication of that integer and the integers less than it up to 1. This is the general definition of the factorial. So here is 4 factorial, which is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which will be equal to 24.
So what is about the 0 factorial, which is equal to 1? Let us understand it in this video. The factorial can be defined as a function known as gamma function. The notation for it is gamma of x. Now we will define the gamma function. So the gamma of x is equal to the integral from 0 to infinity of t to the power x minus 1 times e to the power negative t dt. So this equation is equal to the x minus 1 factorial. So as we want the 0 factorial, so the x must be equal to 1. So let us put the value 1 in the above equation. So as we know, the 1 minus 1 will be equal to 0. So the t to the power 0 will be equal to 1.
Here E is the Euler's number. So the equation will become like this.
So now this equation will become easy for us. So the integral of this will be minus e to the power minus t from 0 to infinity. Now we will apply the limits in the above equation. So it will be equal to minus 1 upon e to the power infinity minus 1 upon e to the power 0, as we have taken minus common. So as we know, e is greater than 1, so the e to the power infinity will tends to be, that's infinity. So the e to the power infinity will be equal to infinity. Now the e to the power 0 will be equal to 1. Now the 1 upon infinity will be equal to, as usual, 0. Now 1 upon 1 is equal to, as we all know, 1. So now the 0 minus 1 will be equal to minus 1, and minus 1 times minus will be equal to 1. So we found that the gamma of 1 will be equal to 1. This result. So as we are discussing, the gamma of 1 is equal to 0 factorial. So we found that the 0 factorial is equal to 1.